Podcast starts now. What is up, everyone? We are doing that time thing.
And for any new listeners, that time thing is when we record the intro after we've already recorded the episode. Survivor's own Parvati Shallow has just left the studio, and we are, to be honest, reeling.
To be honest, it was like so much fun, and it's feels unfair to be doing the intro now.
I know.
Because I'm like normally the intro has this sort of anxiety within it of like, how is this episode going to go?
And of course, usually we're looking at the guest, and the guest is looking at us and is like, well, you better stick the landing.
And now, like, we already, like this intro is just a victory lap. Like, I'm like, wow, we fucking ate that.
I'm already relaxed. I'm actually too relaxed that I'm not able to be as charismatic, charming, funny as I always am, as listeners of this podcast know. I will say, something I noticed is, she's obviously master manipulator, playing mind games with us the whole time. She somehow left with $1 million, even though we didn't know it was a competition. And I had to remind myself, she's tricking you.
Yeah.
Be on guard.
Be on guard. Don't lose yourself.
But it's hard because all I want to do is be her friend.
No, she's so charming. It was really electric.
I found myself really wanting, and I think we both did a good job of not doing this, but I found myself really wanting to just go full gay guy standing mode and just be like, bitch, you are everything. I really just wanted to succumb to that instinct, which I so rarely do.
I mean, she has it in a crazy way.
Yeah.
I mean, I think listeners of us will be like, in comparison to what we normally are, we were kind of like, bitch, you are everything.
Yes, we were a little bitch, you are everything. And I actually think I feel ambivalent about the hold that reality television has on our culture. But then you meet someone like that and you're like, I'm so glad reality television exists because you deserve the spotlight. And in an alternate world, actually something I wanted to ask her, and I am so sad that we ran out of time, is in her book, she goes through so much stuff, right? She goes through, physical challenges. She goes through grief. She goes through divorce, whatever. The one thing that she truly cannot stand is having a desk job. And I was like, I relate to this so hard. Like, she's describing moving back to New York and getting a job, like working as an editor at CBS News. And she's like, the grind of having to go to a desk every day was worse than anything I experienced on the island. And I'm like, yeah, I totally understand what you mean. I would sacrifice everything to not have to go to a job.
That is amazing. God, she really gets it. I was really impressed because both of us were kind of nervous because we were
nervous.
She's like such a figure. And I was like, oh my God, what if like we aren't as like, what if we aren't, encyclopedic enough about her background? What if we aren't like smart and funny enough? And it was just like the moment she walked in, it was like, oh, she is hosting this podcast.
She was hosting it. And I also found myself, and this is not a good quality to have as an investigative journalist, I was like, I want her to like me, which I hate feeling that way.
Yeah, but it worked.
But then I was like telling my friend that I was nervous about it, and she was like, you have nothing to be nervous about because her entire thing is that she's studied human behavior and will be able to adapt to literally whatever energy you throw at her.
Yeah.
Which of course made me feel less special because I'm like, okay, so she would be friends with anyone? What about me?
What about me?
Does she think I'm special?
No, she thinks you're really special. She told me.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Also, yeah. I'm in New York and you're in LA, so you were actually in the room with her. I do think I would have frozen up a little bit more if I was in the room with her. She is one of the most beautiful people I think I've ever seen in my life.
She's gorgeous. And there's something where I was like, because she's a master of reading body language, it made me hyper self-aware of how I was holding myself. And even like I was doing that thing where you're like looking at her in the eyes and being like, am I making too much eye contact? And then look away. And I'd be like, is this weird that I'm looking away?
And she knew every second. She was like, oh God, here he goes again.
Yeah. So basically, I mean, do we need to say anything else before we just go to the episode?
No, this is, I want to read the title of Parvati has a new book out. It's called Nice Girls Don't Win. I quite literally just finished the audiobook on my way here. I have to say, I loved it.
Yeah.
She's a great reader. She's a great narrator. One thing I do want to say is she kept mentioning that she accidentally drove into a pole on her way here. And the way neither of us asked any follow-up questions about that, I thought was iconic. Like, she's literally like, I got into an accident mere minutes ago. And we were like, anyway, so do you think Survivor is gay or straight?
No, she bumped into the pole. Who doesn't? That's just LA life. You're just bumping into poles left and right.
All right.
It's not a full-on accident. She just bumped into a pole. It's called human.
It's called being human.
It's called being human.
Do you think maybe she didn't even bump into the pole and she was doing it as a, like, to show that she's human and to show some weakness so that we would be, like, enamored to her?
God, the games never end with her.
It's crazy.
Well, then enjoy the ep, and and buy tickets to our tour, which is really soon.
Buy tickets to our tour. And also, I just want to say, since we're here, I'll say it, launching StraightioLab Book Club.
Oh, yeah.
We're launching StraightioLab Book Club. Our first entry is Murder on Sex Island by Joe Firestone, past guest.
And future
guest. And the way it's going to work, is that we are giving you 1 month to read the book. You can purchase it anywhere you purchase books, hopefully not the bad one. And then on August, I want to say 17th or 18th, whatever is a Tuesday, that is when the episode will come out where we talk to Joe about the book. You can call us at 385-GAY-GUYS and leave questions for Joe that we could potentially ask her. And pretty much we're the new Jenna Bush Hager.
Yeah, I hope that's okay.
Enjoy the episode.
Bye.
Shall we?
Yes.
I think we just start talking, Sam, because we will do the intro later.
Oh, that's true. So we don't want to give the intro to Parvati right now?
Well, I do think we should welcome her.
I'm really loving this dynamic.
Oh my God, you have no idea. Well, we're especially
like a deconstructed podcast.
It's actually the first fully 2 years of us doing this podcast, we never even got to the topic because we would just be like, so is everyone feeling weird today?
Okay.
Yeah.
I relate.
Well, then without further ado, please welcome to the podcast, Parvati Shallow.
Yay.
Wow.
Yay. It's already so electric in here. You have an amazing vibe.
We are buzzing.
I'm literally,
crazy.
I could not be more jealous. I don't think I've ever been more jealous of the other side of a bicoastal recording. You know, sometimes the guest is with Sam, sometimes the guest is with me. At this point, very rarely are we all together because of our really busy and fruitful careers. And so
We love this.
I'm literally going to get up and get a selfie later of me on the screen and the two of you on the screen.
Cute. Well, we feel your vibe coming through the screen as well.
Yes, it's coming through
so
really
glad.
strong.
Radiating.
It's radiating.
Well, I have a really manic energy today because after this, I have to go to a pre-wedding drinks that will require me to take the ferry.
Stressful?
We both looked at you so blankly.
Like, why are boats
We were like, tell
intense?
us more. So what's wrong? What's so wrong
Well,
with
the
the
clock
ferry?
is ticking is what I'm saying.
Oh, you don't want to miss
And I don't know,
boat.
and I literally don't know if I'm going to make it. And so I sort of, in my own way, feel like I'm on Survivor and I could get voted off vis-a-vis not catching the ferry.
I think it's pretty selfish of you, and you're not considering that potentially the clock is ticking over here as well.
Oh, wow.
Because
That's
Parvati
right.
actually has to pick up her child.
Yeah. And I hit a pole on the way over here. So I'm really matching your manic vibe. But I get that feeling where time is running out. I think I've had that since a child, where there's like the pressure of time and there's a deadline. It's how I do my best work. So I really expect a lot from you in this podcast.
Yeah, I think we're going to cram a lot in.
Honestly, even the fact that we're like starting a little bit late, I'm like, good. Because we need to have a sense of urgency. Like we need to be truly shaking.
I honestly am shaking.
No, I am
There's
too.
something I'm like so excited and nervous and chugging a coffee.
I was going to say, did you drink an energy drink? But yeah, you got your caffeine.
I'm like, I can feel it in my stomach. I'm like shaking.
I am too by association, just watching you drink that.
You know what? I also am coming with a manic energy because speaking of time running out, I was literally listening to your book and being like, it better end right as I enter. Because if I don't know the ending, like what if something crazy happens to you at the end and I have no idea? And it's like the big thing you want to promote is that
it's like the White Lotus.
You're like launching
Yeah.
you're like launching a soft drink and you're here to promote your soft drink and I have no idea. Meanwhile, I'm talking about the Traitors.
Yeah, you're
I'm
talking
like,
about the Traitors, and the whole time you're like, so when are we going to get to the soft drink?
Come on, guys. It's the whole point. That's why I'm here. Yeah, all the good stuff happens at the end of the book. The last like 2 sentences, it's everything kind of reveals itself.
Yes, right. Well, I did want to. One of my ideas, and of course I didn't have time to write this down, is I wanted you to rank from gay to straight the titles of the chapters of your book.
Yes.
Because all of them are one word. It's like, wait, I can actually pull them up.
Yeah. Yeah. I kept it simple for the reader.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hold on, fuck.
Okay, are we just giving it like a 1 to 10?
You're gonna put them in order from gayest to straightest.
Oh my god, that's like doing quantum computing. Do you have a whiteboard?
Folks, welcome to StraightioLab.
We're doing physics today.
It's a lot like quantum computing.
You're so smart.
No. You're the one that said
really-
quantum computing.
Flight, fawn, fight, freeze, hunger, lockdown, the gift of grief, rebuilding, love, body language, beyond binary, traitor. Actually, let's just do love, beyond binary, traitor.
You don't want to do hunger and lockdown?
And hunger and lockdown. Right,
Okay.
from gay to straight. Hunger, lockdown, body language, traitor.
I mean, I think I'm gonna say, oh God, that's hard because traitor is pretty gay.
I agree.
So I think I'll start. Traitor will be 1, then hunger
Yeah.
because we know
Well, yeah.
how that goes.
Well, and if anything, hunger is gayest because, like, if there's one thing LGBTQ plus Americans are doing, it's skipping dinner.
Yeah, it's like you're having a bite of popcorn.
Well, and they're like out at the event and they're like, oh, I didn't have anything to eat before this.
Literally, last night
That's-
at the award show, I could not get a scrap of food. I couldn't get a glass of water. I was ravenous, and it was the gayest thing I've ever done.
We were at the Culture Awards, of course. Shout out Las Culturistas.
Naturally.
And it was a lot like Survivor in that we were starving and thirsty.
Starving. Slightly more glam.
What would you say is more difficult, winning Survivor or attending an event?
Well, okay. The hardest thing about attending these events is getting the clothes and doing the hair and the makeup. So I have really enjoyed doing these drag shows because I get to go to the drag shows and then I just get to be a boy.
Yeah.
It's so easy. I dressed up like Boston Rob for this drag show in Brooklyn on the day that my book came out.
Oh, that was a $3 bill.
Oh my God.
I saw
it
the
was
pics.
So fun.
That is so wild.
And the queens come in fully glam, decked
Yeah.
with the hair, the makeup. I'm like, oh my God, the heels, the clothes, they stitched them together themselves, bedazzled it with their glue guns. And then Jan brings me a black tank top and red shorts, and I borrowed some shoes from my PR guy. And I was like, I'm Boston Rob. Yeah, get it. So
I'd never
that's-
thought about that as an appeal of drag for women, is like you get to be like the quote unquote schlubby one while
Oh my God, it
while
was
the
so
queens
cool.
Yeah.
have to get
Yeah, I was
all
like, I
up.
got to work on my like boy dance moves because I think I was still like a little cat-like.
Sure. It takes time. It takes time to forget all of that training.
We'll work on that. But winning Survivor is pretty hard too.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. No, I have this thing being at those events where I both recognize everyone and don't know anyone. There was like, I felt like a crazy person the entire time because I was like talking to people and they'd be like, we've never met. Or I'd be talking to someone, I'd be like, we've never met. And they'd be like, I'm literally your best friend. And I'm like, this is so hard.
It's so hard. It's very overstimulating.
Very overstimulating. And then I find myself talking about how it's overstimulating the whole time.
Oh.
And I'm like, maybe just ask how someone's summer is going.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
try that.
Right.
Well,
It's
sometimes I'll go the other opposite direction and I'll suddenly act as like a caricature of a fake person in Hollywood. Like I'll find myself being like, so what are you working on? Oh my God. Like East Hampton is crazy this time of year. Like we're trying to get out East for the summer. Like I'll just say things I don't even mean.
That's a really good point. It's amazing to play a character at those things.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
if I
gonna
tell
start
someone-
doing that.
If I tell someone I'm on the next season of Yellow Jackets, they'll believe me. Like no one's going to pull up their phone and fact check it.
No, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I should reach out to my agent, and I should also get on the next season."
God, I'm the only one at this entire party that's not in the next season of
not in the
Yellow
next season
Jackets.
of
Oh
Yellow
my
Jackets.
God.
And I feel like a fucking fool.
Oh, you idiot! I should have reached out to my agent earlier. I actually did reach out to my agent.
About Yellow Jackets?
Well, I met Quinta Brunson from Abbott's Elementary, and she was really excited to meet me. And she was like, "We love Survivor. Everyone at Abbott's is a huge fan." I'm like, "Oh my God, my sister's favorite show is Abbott's Elementary." And I've been watching some episodes and I find it so hilarious. I'm like, I'll do a cameo. I'll be a substitute teacher. So I just reached out to my agent. I was like, "Can we get me on Abbott's Elementary?"
I mean, okay.
Well, they'd be lucky to have you.
Networking.
Here's a
You have
question
to.
for you. Like, would you want to play yourself, or would you want to go like really method and play like?
Oh my god!
I want to be a character. I want to be a weirdo.
You should
Yeah.
actually.
I want to
play...
be like a substitute teacher who's like smells like cats.
Yes.
And just has like lipstick everywhere. Like Michelle Pfeiffer on Catwoman as a teacher when she's not Catwoman.
Exactly. I see it.
But then
That would
also
be really
you
fun.
Very
are
disheveled.
But then also you are Catwoman. It's like really high concept. Like actually, then the show becomes about how you are also as a substitute teacher. You are Catwoman in the evenings.
Yeah, you're tired every day, but it's not because you're like, have a drinking problem or something. It's
Right.
because you are out fighting crime
I'm
or
s-
causing crime. I forget what Catwoman does.
Yeah, she's like slinking around. She's breaking into people's houses, stealing their milk. That's what I'll be doing.
taking a really literal direction. George was commenting on your amazing accent work in the book.
It was. I wasn't kidding. You're doing a
course.
especially a great Southern accent, but then sometimes you'll do different voices for different characters, which I appreciate. I actually was recently listening to an audiobook where I won't say who it was, but a very famous British actor is reading it. And when he does American accents, it's so bad. It's like that British thing of being like, move over there. He keeps trying to do an American accent, and I was like, with Parvati, I was like, okay, finally an actress, like finally someone that can embody a character, unlike all
Absolutely.
these, theater trained losers back in the UK.
Well, they're just too highbrow. It's like they can't drop the affect because that is what's opened doors for them their
Yes.
whole lives. Like if they drop it, like what are they, trailer trash?
Yeah, they lose all their power.
Their pedigree.
Yeah.
Out the door with the accent.
Do you
For
feel
me,
like
I have no pedigree. I was born into a commune.
wait until after this episode comes out, your pedigree is going to skyrocket. We're talking comedy royalty.
Yeah, pretension.
I know you talked a lot about like as yourself having different characters that you play and playing around with that in high school. Did you do that while reading the book? Like narrating the chapter, but it's like a chapter when you're at a low point. Did you like have to get in there emotionally and go method?
Oh, yeah, I was feeling it. Perhaps you relate. I don't know if you've ever done anything like this, but I stood in a sound booth. Thank God Miley Cyrus was like on the wall behind me because I had inspiration and like a mentor, just guardian angel over my shoulder. She's like, you could do it, Parv. And I was just standing up for 8 hours a day for 2 days straight, just
Whoa.
reading my life story that took me 42 years to live and 3 years to write. And I'm like, here we go, like crush through it. I was like crushing coffee. I was just eating chocolate and drinking ginger tea. And as I'm reading it, I'm like, I know what I like to hear when I'm listening to an audiobook. I want someone to be like lively with it, like it's a conversation. And I've listened to some audiobooks where the content is so good, but the narrator just kind of does it in monotone.
Yeah.
And I just zone out. So I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to bring the heat. And so I stood there on my feet the whole time. I did not sit down. I barely took a break because I was in the zone.
Uh-huh.
This is how I do endurance challenges on Survivor.
I mean, it really is impressive.
You
really is
can't
impressive.
let yourself stop. How dare
This
you?
is how you're going to get the part in Abbott. You're going to claw your way in. You're going to be pushing Emily Ratajkowski, like everyone else that's up for that role. Julia Fox,
of course, she's up for the same role.
She's up for the same role.
Me and Julia, we basically have the same life.
Yeah, and the two of you are to get the role. You're gonna have to hold your hand up in the air for 6 hours.
Oh, she's dead.
She's done.
She's done.
She's cooked.
I mean, yeah, like how far would you go to win something that you cared about?
Oh, see, this is an amazing question, and I'm unclear because I am a deeply competitive person. But like sometimes if the competition gets too competitive, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like there's something it's almost like a negative trait in me that like when I play, I have to say it, video games, I become a different person.
I'm so glad you said that. I feels very vulnerable and real that you shared that.
It's so vulnerable. I know everyone thinks I'm this cool comedian who like just reads a lot of books and only consumes prestige TV and the occasional season of Survivor, but
now you're relatable. You're
I'm relatable. I'm normal. I play video games.
You're
and in fact, I'm just a guy. I'm a guy's guy, even.
That's Sam's role in the pod.
No, I like used to have my entire day ruined because I would play Super Smash Bros. Online and like get so invested. Like I would be like happy when I started and then be like, don't speak to me at the end of it. Like it was crazy. It was bad.
At what point do you know that this is a problem?
There was a point like when I'm like, just another one. I need another one. That's when I was like, oh, I'm bad.
Like how many days, weeks, months were you in at this point?
This was like years.
God, Sam.
It was like really unchill.
And then how did you unhook?
I literally just had to be like, it was like quitting a drug. Like I had to be like, I am a bad person when I do this. I just have to stop. And then people will be like one time I was on Fire Island with a million gay guys and they were like, let's play Super Smash Bros. And I was like, I don't think you understand. Like I have a problem.
Yeah.
And then we started playing and they were like, oh, we're all good too. We play all the time. And I was like, no, you don't understand. And I like beat them all over and over and over. And to the point where then they were all upset.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm sorry. I devoted my life to this game.
You're like, this is where I shine. Let me live.
I'm trying to get rid of this side of myself. You guys brought it back out.
Yeah, but did you have to substitute something in for that addiction?
Ooh. Oh, amazing question. You're like a much better interviewer than we are.
You should actually guest host sometime as Catwoman.
Actually, this is my job now, so you guys are fired, and I am your
Oh my God, to be offered a buyout? I'm ready.
I'm not paying anything.
No, we'll be in touch with your team. Don't worry. As soon as you have that Abbott Elementary money.
My guest role.
Wait, so Sam, what do you think that your video game experience would mean for your Survivor?
I
think it means I actually would love to go on Survivor, but I'm afraid that like the dark side of me would come out and I would be shown as like a psychopath.
Yeah, you would, but people love that.
So here's what I would do.
So many fans.
I would be so good at being bitchy and gossiping about everyone, and then I would like forget to actually do well. So I would be like I'd be really good at being like, oh my God, she is so embarrassing. Like, why did she do that? But then it would be like my turn on the challenge and I like won't have laced up my shoes.
You know what? Honestly, that would get you really far.
That would get you far. I also think the worst trope on Survivor is like the really masked dude that like cares about the challenges to an insane degree.
I hate it.
I hate that trope, and I worry that would be me. Like when I would lose, I would be a sore loser, and I would be upset, and I'd be like, I'm just not talking to anybody for the day.
Look, so you would be that.
I would unfortunately be that. I don't like that about myself.
I wouldn't see it with the mustache. The mustache throws me off.
I also think I would suddenly, I don't normally think in these terms, but I think I would suddenly be like, I'm doing this for LGBTQ+ Americans everywhere. And I would be so like obsessed with not being a gay guy that's bad at, physical challenges. Because that's such a, it's like, of course, when you're around buff straight guys, no one expects you to be the one that's good. And I would be so terrified of not doing well and living up to that stereotype that I would like honestly start crying.
Like, well, that would also, you're pitching yourself as a Survivor winner. You're really
you think
sitting
so?
Right in the sweet spot. It's like good in challenges, but doesn't look threatening because he bumbles up with his sneakers and forgets to tie his shoes. Talks a lot of shit on people, producer's dream. Also, everybody wants that because everyone's bored and starving and really uncomfortable. So it's like Tyson Apostle. He's so funny that people just want him around because he's funny, but he's such a dick in like the confessionals, and then you find out later that he was talking shit on you the whole time, and you're like, wait, I thought we were friends.
I've always wondered, how emotionally affected are you by the shit talking when you find out later?
Less so now.
Okay.
Because how many times have I played Survivor? 1,000 trillion times. But in the beginning, when I was a little kid, I was like, everybody likes me. I have so many friends here. And then I watched them all trash me. I was like, oh, man.
I mean, I cannot imagine. Also, that time period when you went like early on is such a different time.
It's the dark ages.
It's really dark.
Yeah. I wrote about it in my book because it was really gnarly. It was MySpace era.
Yeah.
It was Perez Hilton.
Oh my God. When you were talking about how, like, you remember the desk that he would be on every day, just drawing
it was a
semen.
Table.
So the table,
at
yes.
Coffee Bean.
Yes, the table at Coffee Bean.
It was like middle of the floor at Coffee Bean. It wasn't even on a side corner.
So people could just like watch him. That is so weird.
Something that bothered me about people being rude about you in the episodes that I watched was I was like, can you not tell she's fabulous? Like, I was like, can you zoom out for a second and actually take in?
In 2008, fabulous was a crime.
It was.
Yeah, like let's take a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
No, I actually do think. I think, Parvati, your mistake was that being fabulous was criminalized until approximately 2013. And then
I wanted to be locked up, like handcuffed.
That's right.
And nobody would do it. They would just call me a slut on the streets. I was like, tie me up. Put me in the dungeon.
Oh.
I've been a bad girl.
So you're being like Jessica Rabbit. You're like, oh, hey. And then everyone's like, lock her up. Oh my God.
I think I also would I also unfortunately love to flirt, and I feel like if I were on an island, like bored, sort of hungry, I would be like, well, all I'm going to do is kind of try to flirt and have a little fun.
Well, it's literally the only thing you can do for fun. You're not eating. You can't you can't go shopping. You can't. I'm serious.
You can't.
You can't go out for margaritas.
Wait. There's no Prada store on the island?
I'm sorry to burst your bub.
I'm fucking pissed. Like, it's unethical what they're doing.
Agree. We should all sue.
We should sue.
We should. Class action, citizens arrest.
I've always wanted to know, like, when you're on the flight over, like, on the first time, are you like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, and they have us all, like, quarantined off on the flight, so none of us are allowed to look at each other. And it's different the first time, because the first time I don't know anybody. It's every contestant is new, but then for the returning seasons, you, like, walk on the plane and you're like, I remember getting on the shuttle to go to the airport, and they had all the women staying in one area and the men staying in another area. So I thought it was going to be separated men versus women. As we started, I get on the shuttle and Amber, Boston Rob's wife.
Yes.
Is on the shuttle. And I was like, oh my God, I am shocked. I am gobsmacked to see your face. I couldn't believe it. I was like, for sure Rob's going to be playing, but I couldn't believe she was there too, both of them.
That must be so freaky. I can't imagine.
And we can't talk to each other. So I just like give her a little wink. I'm like, hope we're on the same team.
I know. Do you get to like, are there ways to signal like, I want to work with you even like it's in that moment? Yeah.
Finger like, guns, wink, like a little, like a note, like smiley face. Like, do you want to work with me? Box yes or no. And they're gonna...
Parvati's special tips, like write on a piece of paper, like mistress of deception, Parvati Shallow, write on a piece of paper, do you want to work with me? Box yes, box no.
And then when they circle maybe, I'm like...
Yeah, you're getting fucking cut.
Wait, okay, I have a question. We have to do our first segment, but before we do, Parvati, I know that you have studied body language and you have studied like... modes of deception. And I want you to tell me, what are you getting from our body language?
Well, Sam's really fidgety over here with his cord.
And what do you think that means?
Well, now he feels seen. He feels exposed and uncovered. It's like I've taken away the comfort that we had with one another.
No, the moment you asked that question, I felt the cord in my hand and I said, fuck, I've been found out. I've been a real fidgeter recently in a way where I'm like, I don't want to be.
I know what's going on though.
Tell me.
It's because you quit video games. That's why you need your fix.
I gotta have my fix. Oh. And now, can you read George's body language through the screen?
I mean, obviously it's through the screen, so it's a little.
We can only see George's shoulders and head.
Well, there is like a vein kind of throbbing in your left neck. It's just pulsing. I like. Can we get a zoom in on the vein?
Damn.
That vein's like, I'm gonna be late for the ferry. I'm gonna be late.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna miss the ferry.
I do feel tense.
Funny.
You're really good at this. I do feel tense. It's like Sam is jittery and I'm tense. I think that's what each of us is bringing. But
it's
then we
Hulk
also
energy from you.
Yeah.
But it's very subtle. It's very subtle because it's under the cloak of like the like cute striped shirt, like the open button, and then the chest hair.
Oh my God, you know just what to say. Okay, and here's my follow-up question for you. What have you done so far that has been a mind game for us? Like, we think you're just like connecting with us naturally and asking follow-up questions, but what have you done that's been dishonest?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you anymore. It's so woven into my personality. I can't. I don't know. I feel like I'm being myself.
Yeah.
I feel like you've never been more yourself ever.
I honestly think you are. It's like you've prepared your whole life for this era of influencers and creators who are all just like completely full of shit all the time. It's like it's like you actually had to do it with stakes. You had to be on an island and lie to people to win money. People are doing it to unbox new seltzer drinks.
Yeah, I love a new seltzer drink.
Yeah, no, definitely please send them over.
Please send every seltzer over. We will never say no.
Do you think deception is gay or straight?
Ooh, if it's fun, it's gay.
Yeah.
If it ruins the world, it's straight.
Period.
No, I think that's a really good point.
But also,
Deception
we just
for
saw
play.
that viral video at the Coldplay concert. Wow.
We feel uniquely connected to this viral video at the Coldplay concert because we think it's like essential straight culture in so many ways.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
I'm
like-
actually, and in fact, honestly, I'm so glad you brought it up, and we're going to literally fast track this episode so that it comes out and it's still relevant. To me, think of all the signifiers. Coldplay, one of the, like, literally maybe the straightest band. And I say that with
Deeply.
love,
With love.
Deeply
with love,
straight, yeah.
love Chris Martin, straight in every possible way. Then the idea of a Jumbotron, so straight. Like if you think of a Jumbotron wedding proposal, like the idea of wanting to be on the Jumbotron, the idea of like looking up and seeing your face and waving. It's so like, random guy at the basketball game and it's his one chance to be on a big screen. Then we have, he is an AI CEO. Is there anything more straight than that? We have the head of HR, the straightest department in a company. It is the department, the job is to make sure people follow rules and don't sexually harass one another. It is the most prude, sex negative job you can have.
Very Mad Men.
Very Mad Men.
The HR element is my favorite.
Crazy.
Element. It's like the one person you probably shouldn't have an affair with is the HR lady.
No, my favorite is that he drops to his knees and puts his hands up and waves with his hands like he's a clown, like he planned that. That was his bit.
It is so crazy. And now even like, I even find the cheating to be like, even cheating, I'm sort of like, well, yeah, you should be hooking up with other people.
Yeah, no, the cheating.
Yeah, obs.
Cheating
Go
is.
get yours.
It's like, that's. Cheating is the straightest form of deception. It's like the straightest sin because it is, the prereq is monogamy. It's like something you can only do if you already subscribe to like straight norms or whatever. So he's cheating. And then the reaction, it's like the complete lack of chill. Like they can't adjust their behavior accordingly and they can't actually commit to deceiving. It's like the second they're found out even a little bit, they're literally like, arrest me.
I broke the rule.
Damn. Yeah, it's him getting down is so wild.
It's so funny. And her like burying her face and her friend laughing so hard. Her friend was there like watching this whole thing play out. What are the odds? And he's the AI tech guy. I'm like, your own technology turned against you. So is the technology gay?
Ooh, you think like the technology of like basically like surveillance technology?
Yeah, is it gay or straight?
That's a really good question.
That's an amazing question. It's kind of gay because it's reality TV.
It's reality TV. Yeah, it's honestly it's like Real Housewives. It's the logic of Real Housewives.
Like for that moment to be picked up by that technology.
It's
That's
crazy.
some gay shit.
In that moment, Chris Martin was Perez Hilton. Like he was literally like, he was like, I'm going to expose these cheaters.
These infidels.
I also like have never understood the idea of an affair that's like we're pretending we're dating. Like I was like, isn't an affair like hotel room and like being bad? And instead they're like going to a Coldplay concert and like holding each other. I'm like, wait, what?
Like probably in their work suite.
Literally.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we'll see you at the concert straight after work, baby. And then they're like canoodling to the song
It's
with their coworkers
I
around?
need to. Do we know what song was playing?
I hope it was Yellow.
I hope it was Yellow.
I hope it was Viva
Yellow
La
or
Vida.
I was going to say
hope it was
Viva La
Viva
Vida.
La Vida.
I've actually been noticing a trend alert. Ring the alarm. So many songs these days are Viva La Vida coded. I keep hearing the like, dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
That the strings are back in a big way.
It comes in and
always reminds me
out.
of Viva La Vida.
It
I'm
comes in and
into
out.
that. I love a harp as well.
Yes.
The fact that they are, sorry, I know we're pushing it with this topic, but the fact that they are so happy in that moment, also, it's like it's like
true.
the straight people that can only have fleeting happiness when they are doing something that's against the rules. And you can tell that in that moment they are so in love, but it can't last.
It can't last. And that's
Aw.
the only reason that they are in love.
I know.
And
I know.
feeling that way
Well, now I
because
feel
it's
bad for
forbidden. Really?
Well, no.
I know. I feel like, you know what? If they're going to be together, what's going to happen with their partners? Well, I'm like, what is the fallout of this?
I mean, that's what
I do need a TV show about it.
I do too, but it's also,
unfortunately.
you know what's annoying? It's like you can't even enjoy an AI CEO cheating anymore because suddenly they're doxing his kids. Like, why? I need to be able to press an off switch. I need to be like, okay, we had fun for 24 hours. Now we have to move on.
I agree. And I even think the brand using of it to be like, don't get caught cheating at KFC.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
no. You don't get to have this. This is ours. This is for the people.
This is for it is
Yeah.
for the people. We are the bourgeois. And we need
and
this
the rebel.
moment.
Should we do our first segment?
Yes,
we
let's-
are pushing it.
We are pushing it. Sorry, we'll do our first segment very quick and then we'll get into our topic.
Okay, Parvati, our first segment is called Straight Shooters, and in this segment, we're going to ask you a series of rapid-fire questions to gauge your familiarity with and complicity in straight culture. It's basically this thing or this other thing, and the only rule is you can't ask any follow-up questions or we will snuff out your torch. I'll say that much.
We literally...
No, that's really traumatic for me. I can't believe you just went there.
Oh, we go there. We go there on this podcast.
Okay, I see
Yeah,
how
just
it
when you were
is.
getting comfortable, we're revealing that we're actually evil gay guys, not kind of gaggy gay guys that stand.
I kind of picked that up because you're too smart.
We're the
to be
Perez
too
Hilton.
gaggy.
Yeah, we're the Perez
Yeah.
Hilton gay guys.
Yeah, there's always a shadow.
George, kick us off.
Okay, all right. And
Wait,
I
what am I
actually,
supposed to say? This or that?
So here's the thing: you
Basically.
have to say
Okay.
this or that, and that's
Okay.
it. And I
Okay,
actually,
great.
you know,
and we
I-
actually, we usually when the guest asks that question, we yell at them.
yeah, but we're
But
actually because we're standing so much. Because now we actually changed our personalities again, and we're no longer Perez Hilton, and and now we're Evan Ross
I'm
Katz.
following. I'm
Now,
really
by the way,
enjoying this.
Parvati, we went
Right.
from Perez Hilton to Evan Ross Katz. So now we are standing you, and we,
We
are
are standing.
not
We
being
are
critical.
posting a carousel
We're posting
of
a
you.
carousel of memes, and we are saying "Yas Queen."
Diva.
Diva. Okay, so and I tried to sort of sprinkle in references from the book in mine. Okay, ready? The body keeps the score, or I got Havarti at the store.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh, I can't. This?
Well, which
Am
one?
I
though?
doing it right?
So you have to pick which one.
The body keeps the score.
Yeah, you gotta.
Okay.
I have to. I reference it in my book. It's like really foundational for me.
Okay.
Is that
We can't. That sounds like anher question.
Can't ask any questions.
Okay, Parvati.
I wish you were wearing Mickey Mouse ears.
That would be fun. This is a deception thing. I don't know how, but you're playing a game. Okay. A Blind Side, parentheses Survivor, or The Blind Side, parentheses White Savior movie.
A Blind Side.
Okay, Parvati, Micronesia or micropenis?
Micronesia.
Okay. Being voted out or being noted to shout?
being noted to shout.
Wait, okay, mine is so similar. Ready? Betraying your tribe, accepting a bribe, or delivering a diatribe?
Oh.
Delivering a diatribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Finding the immunity idol or whining, honestly, I'm full.
I'm whining, honestly. I'm full.
Okay.
That's what I said last night at the Culture Awards.
I said, God, I have nothing to eat and I'm full.
I couldn't even eat a Skittle right now.
God, I'm full.
Okay. Coming out as bi or having doubts about that one guy.
Coming out as bi.
Yeah. And they're actually related if you think about it.
That's true.
Yeah, they are exactly.
Sometimes
the same.
having doubts about that one guy can lead someone to coming out as bi.
Well, they should be.
Well, everyone should be.
But is bi even a thing?
Literally, let's start there. Okay. Winning a meal from Chili's or making a big deal out of something silly.
Oh, that's really good.
That is good because winning a meal from Chili's, if you're on an island and starving.
With no Prada store?
But actually, I couldn't name one menu item from Chili's. It's not like you got a bloomin' onion, so.
Yeah.
The ribs, of course.
But now I can't remember the
ribs.
second one, so I'm going to say Chili's. I can't remember.
Well, Parvati, we rank our guest performance on a scale of 0 to 1,000 doves, named after the Lady Gaga B-side 1,000 Doves. And, I mean, I have to say,
From
it's like,
2020.
Yeah, I have to say, I'm like, the idea that that either of us would ever have the power to give Parvati a low score. Like, I feel
like I did get a low score.
Oh my God. Don't even say that.
Don't say that.
I love you guys.
I know.
But see, you're playing mind games again.
You're so good at this.
You're so deceptive. You're full of deceit. It's crazy.
You guys, I am being myself.
Oh my God. That's true. She's never been more herself than she is in this moment.
You know.
I know.
You of all people.
I'm going to do something really radical.
What?
Because I'm feeling so kooky crazy. 1,001 doves.
Whoa.
And I actually have to agree.
This has never happened.
This has never happened before. We've gotten 1,000 doves a few times, but never 1,001. This is a new record.
This is a new record.
I feel like I have wings.
I mean, the way that I feel like potentially I'm like on some sort of hallucinogenic right now. I feel like euphoric in a way that is like not healthy. It's
Okay,
like
so
not
this,
right.
I have to come clean.
Yeah.
I have there's something I went to the doctor and they told me this and they said that I just have this pheromone that oozes out of my skin and it makes people high. It's similar to psilocybin. It just oozes out. I can't help it.
Well, as long as a doctor said it.
So you've been diagnosed with medical charisma?
Psilocybin quality air coming out of my mouth.
Interesting. So I'm curious.
This is fascinating. You know,
is this why you're not allowed on planes anymore? Because the pilots actually
I can only fly private. No, that's it.
You can only fly private, and then everyone there has to have like a full-on hazmat suit because otherwise
they're all wearing. But it's like, why would you do that to yourself? Don't you want to be high?
Say that.
Yeah, but it's like if you're flying a plane, suddenly you're ingesting the pheromones. Suddenly you get overconfident. You think you can do a flip on the plane.
It's true. That's why I can actually. The only person who is immune.
Oh,
Peter Weber from Traitors.
Oh.
Bachelor.
Yes, Bachelor. Sorry,
he is a pilot.
He got vaccinated.
Yeah, I don't know what, he's got some kind of immunity. It's very sort of like kryptonite. I don't know what it is.
I will say watching that season, I was like, why isn't he falling in love? I was like, hello.
It was so rude.
It was so rude. And like, you like lying, like being like, no, I'm not. Like, just trust me, work with me.
Yeah.
And he like wouldn't. I was like, no one says no.
I was like crying.
Okay, the Traitors. Is it you're like there all day and you have to like lie all day long?
Oh my God, I can't. You sleep for like 2 hours.
It sounds exhausting.
It's insane. I had dinner with Janelle because, I went to the Mall of America for my straightest place on planet Earth.
Literally, I've been many times.
What?
Well, I have family in Minneapolis. So
okay.
Yeah, I've been a bunch.
Wow. I couldn't. I tried to walk around and I was like.
It's a nightmare.
Wow. I had dinner with Janelle, though, from Traitors, she's very funny. And she had that fight with Sandra at the round table.
Yes.
And Janelle's like, every time I would go back to my room, I'd have my notebook and I'd be writing notes about who it could be. And I was like, yeah, I didn't do that.
I was kind of more of a feelings-based person.
I was like, That's why I was such a bad faithful, like traitor acting like a faithful, because I could not get into that mindset where I'm like, who could be the traitor? Because I was like, it's me. Just don't look at my face because I'm squinting so much.
The squinting was so funny. There was one elimination where like they didn't show or one banishment where they didn't show your face, and I was like, it was like near when you were eliminated, and I was waiting desperately for the reaction because I was like, how could she possibly play this off? Like it is so clear.
That it was me.
Yeah.
I was not playing it off. It was so obvious. I was like, and that's in my book. I'm like, I just like froze like a deer in the headlights.
It seems really hard to be a traitor on that show.
Also, all the guys on the show, the straight guys, were like, oh, I would rather die than be a traitor.
This is where deception is queer. Where it's like people understand it's like a fun game to try to deceive.
It's so fun. That's the whole game.
And straight guys are like, I will die with honor.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you talking
won't
about?
catch me canoodling my secretary at a Coldplay concert.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Straight guys don't understand that lying and deception can be fun. Like,
yeah, it's play.
It's like it's theater. It's like they do lie, but about things that get people killed. They would never just lie because it's like a fun thing to do.
Yeah, that's what needs to change.
Also, Parvati, could you see in my eyes when you first said Peter, the way I was like, I have no idea
you
who
were
you're
totally
talking
stunned.
about.
Yeah, that's why I elaborated.
And I really appreciate that. I'm bad with names.
Yeah, but I could tell because you're very cash and you've got some flow.
Sure.
Like really good flow.
Oh, I'll take it.
And then when you've got mail? AOL?
Who's getting emails?
Was that Meg Ryan sending you guys a note? Tom Hanks? Is that gay or straight?
Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
Is Tom Hanks gay or straight?
I feel like
Great question.
Wait, I want to go back. You were telling me how I had amazing flow. Like,
okay, yeah, you have such flow. And then when I said Peter Weber, you were like, you stiffened.
yeah.
It was like I'd called you out.
I mean, I do think
but you don't. But I'm on your side.
Of course.
I'm your ally.
Of course.
I'm going to help you.
We're working together.
Sam, you don't. Sam doesn't have a great poker face, and actually, neither do I. I think
No, I don't.
You can immediately tell if we're uncomfortable, which is honestly an amazing quality to have if you're.
It's a great quality.
If you're
for a friend.
Yes, for a friend.
Friendship.
For a comedian,
Not
for
for
an
a game
interviewer.
player.
Yeah.
It's even hard, I have to say, as someone in at a Hollywood event sometimes. Where someone will be like, I love you. Like, you're my best friend. I'm like, we barely know each other.
Oh my God, you can't even be like, yes.
Oh, I'm so bad at being like, yes.
Oh.
Or like they can smell it on me that it's like
There was a
authentic.
real housewife there last night wearing a silver beaded gown. Do you know the one I'm talking
I
about?
saw her.
Long blonde hair.
I'm not super familiar with the housewives in general. but
Neither
I saw
am
her.
I.
Yeah.
And she was a big fan. She came up to me and she was like, oh my God, I love you. And she was talking to my friend Donald at the bar. And can you believe they had a bar? It was hiding.
And it was
You
Donald.
didn't see that bar.
It was
I saw
Donald
it, like,
Trump, right?
At the after.
I am actually, I feel like I'm going to throw
Ooh,
up.
let's start that rumor.
I feel ill.
Was he at the Culture Awards?
Yeah, Donald Trump actually spoke.
Yeah,
at the
he
Culture Awards.
presented
Yeah, he
to Sonia
presented-
Morgan. Yeah,
Yeah, for
Yeah.
best makeup.
for best
yeah,
makeup.
him and Sasha Colby, they presented together.
Yeah, that's right. They had an amazing like couples comedy bit.
It was cute.
It was cute.
It
really
was so cute.
Like,
No,
I've
listen,
heard
you
about it
have to
before.
hand it to him. Like he was funny at the Culture Awards. Like, yes, I didn't vote for him, but like he has what it takes.
Like
He
he
was
brought
funny.
it.
Like-
It was his best work.
It was his best work, and he was his most authentic self.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
think that's valid.
Can't hate on that. Authenticity is king.
Parvati, do you feel like you're, as a reality superstar, you're complicit in Donald Trump becoming president because he
I
is
have
in
thought
reality
about
TV?
this. I have thought about it.
Really?
Yes, because he, kind of blew up through the Mark Burnett channel,
Mm-hmm.
which is my channel as well.
Oh, same
Mark
guy.
Burnett
Got
started
it.
Survivor. So I mostly blame Mark Burnett. I can't be held accountable because I originally tried out for The Amazing Race, and they just put me where I belonged on Survivor.
That's not your fault.
Wow.
So I'm sorry. Like, I have been doing my part for women because if I wasn't there, who would speak for the women?
I'll say.
So I feel like I'm balancing the scales.
Okay, so skirting accountability is what I'm hearing.
Wait.
I accept that.
Yeah,
should
let's
get
do
into our
literally
topic.
5 minutes on the topic.
Yes, Parvati, what is the straight topic you have brought to us today?
I want to talk about hunting
Love that. What do you feel is straight about hunting?
Hunting, it's, well, first of all, guns.
Guns.
Camo, like dirt, like being in a dirt perch.
Oh, a dirt perch. Have you hunted before?
I have.
Really?
Okay, I dated a Navy SEAL sniper.
What?
Oh my
Very
God.
straightest man I ever. Actually, he might.
Ooh.
I don't know. I can't say.
By reveal.
No, I can't say. He's pretty. I'm sure he's straight. Anyway, so yeah. But before that, even before that, I'm a girl from the South. So I grew up in Florida, then moved to Georgia, and in Georgia, hunting is sort of like a way of life for a lot of people. So my first boyfriend in high school, his name was T.R. Busby, Tommy Ray Busby. His mom looked like Reba McEntire.
Tommy Ray Busby.
Yes.
That is a cartoon.
Oh, he was cute. He was so cute. But he would wear camo, and he took me to Buckarama. Okay.
What's that?
It is a hunting convention called Buckarama, like deer. When you shoot like a buck is the one that you're trying to shoot.
Sure.
So it's like all these straight guys coming over to this convention, like in a warehouse, in like a corncob type warehouse that they turned over sideways. And then they just have booths and booths of like hunting gear, camo, like orange vests, because you don't want to get shot. You don't want to, what's that guy's name? Dan Quayle?
Yes, Dan Quayle.
Dan Quayle. Yeah.
Well, somebody got shot.
Somebody got shot.
Hunting, right?
Of course.
Some old straight white man.
I have always loved the aesthetics of hunting. I have found the camo. I've always wanted to wear the bright orange vest out and about.
You should, but you should wear it with just a pair of cutoff denim shorts.
Well, yes. Well, of course. Give the girls something to talk about.
I've been friends with Sam for so long, and so much of his sensibility is appropriating straight aesthetics that it takes me a while to remember that they are originally straight. Like Sam, it's like, it's hunting, it's camo, it's cowboy, it's like all these things. It's even like frat aesthetics and like and flannel and whatever. And I just think I associate all of them with Sam so much that I do have to remember, oh right, there are people that are non-ironically wearing camo to kill animals.
Yes, they do it on purpose.
The killing, like everything about it sounds amazing, except for the part where you actually have to like pull the trigger and kill.
Okay, and then not only that, you then have to go collect the dead animal and drag it across the dirt with its bloody trail. And then, do you know what they do with it? They're like so proud. They bring it back to their log cabin in the woods, and then they hang it up on a hook upside down and let the blood drain out of it onto a concrete floor like a murder scene, like Dexter.
It's going to make me throw up, to be honest. I had this thing. There was like a fear I had as a child that someone would be like, you have to go hunting with me. And I would have to be like, okay, I'm going to go hunting with you. And I was like, I like played the fantasy out in my head where I'm like, oh God, I'm going to have to make the decision. Like, do I pull the trigger or not?
Yeah.
And it's always like, no one's asked me to do that. It's not really part of my culture, but.
But like, if you're saying yes to going hunting and you want to win, you're going to probably pull the trigger.
The only queer hunting, I think, is if you're using like an old school bow and arrow.
Ooh, or a taser.
Oh my God, they should do taser. Just gay guy taser night. Okay, y'all, gay guy taser night. Who's coming? And we're just tasing a bunch of gay guys.
No, it's perfect because then you can do the most dangerous game. You can hunt each other.
Yes.
And you're just tasing.
Tell me about it. I've always wanted to drop someone with a taser.
You would be so good at it.
Yeah, you'd be really good at that. You should actually start like gay guy taser facility.
If it was
like a
gay
laser
guy
tag.
taser night hosted by Parvati. Like sold out in 1 second.
Yeah, it's drag also.
It's
so
drag also.
Taser night.
Honestly, let's get Bravo on the horn. They just saw you last night at the Cultural Awards. I'm sure they would live stream.
I'm going to email my agent.
You've got to email your agent.
Yeah, you're like, okay, we have Abbott down. I have my cat suit. Next stop, gay guy taser night. Sponsored by Pringles.
Oh my God, I chose Pringles as my iconic snack last night. You're really bringing this full circle. Yeah, I am into that, but I don't want a close-up taser. I want the kind that like shoots out like silly putty.
Yeah, the little strings.
Yeah,
flying. Yeah, I love
so you
those.
can like, it's like, where's it gonna go? I don't know who's it gonna actually land on.
The thing about a taser, there's something so appealing about even being hit by it because I'm like, okay, like what would it look like?
Like you're not gonna die.
I'm not gonna die. Like yes,
Right.
it'll hurt, but it's so temporary.
But you're gonna.
I mean, let's say it's kink adjacent. Like I do want to be tased.
Adjacent. It's kink adjacent. It's also like I'm someone who loves spicy food, and I feel like this is like adjacent to spicy
Yes.
food. Where you're like,
They
how
should
much
do.
can I handle?
Okay, get this, Parvati. Here's a huge move for you. It's like hot ones, but you're tasing people instead of having them taste different hot sauces.
I think this is a YouTube series.
Can we
Yeah.
get your fucking agent in the room right this second?
Okay,
Jonathan?
Jonathan, you are leaving money on the
Jonathan.
table.
But you guys, I have a real question about this.
Please.
If you wore rubber boots, would it not affect you? Like if you got tased?
Oh,
Would you
because
be-
it would
would
like
neutralize the tase?
absorb the tase. Oh,
So like,
Huh.
do people start walking around town in rubber boots?
just in case they get tased at the big show.
Dishwashing gloves, rubber boots. Does that protect?
Yeah,
from
it's
the
like
tase?
Meryl Streep is showing up to your interview show to promote her big series at of you, and you have to tase her, but you're showing up in rubber boots and
She's immune.
dish gloves.
Yeah.
She's immune.
And like a parking cone on her head.
But she like pretends, she like puts a wig over the parking cone, so she
Yeah.
pretends she's not.
She's like Marge Simpson.
She like pretends she's just like really tough. She's like, oh, that didn't feel like anything actually. And everyone's like, wow, Meryl Streep's amazing. She got tased the highest level and barely reacted.
And I love this for us.
I mean, I have
This
to
is
say,
like a prison experiment.
This is what it's all leading to. Like all those like videos
right.
they do where they do lie detector tests on celebrities, like all the hot ones, like Chicken Shop Date. It's all leading to literally them being tased. It's
I
just
think this is perfect for me specifically because of my brand from Survivor. It's
Yes.
like you got to endure the pain
Yeah.
to get whatever it is that your goal is. And if it is to sell movies or books or your TV show, if you're coming to promote something, you got to suffer for it.
I mean,
agree.
I honestly think the worst part about this is it's like completely possible.
no, it's gonna
Like,
happen.
It's fully gonna happen.
Yeah, it's like
And I'm gonna tune in. I can't
Well,
wait
I
for you to
think-
have Lady
well, not only are we
Gaga
going to
Hunting
tune in,
is
we are
dead.
co-producers because it was our idea.
Yeah, I know.
Jonathan,
Everyone
write
here is
that down.
getting a
Jonathan,
cut.
Jonathan,
Jonathan, write that down. Jot that down. I'll send you my email after the show.
created by. I want to created by credit.
I want to create it by credit, and then I want to have my own little segment. I
Would
haven't
you
decided.
put your created by credit in camo block letters?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
Hot. I love that.
When was the
There's-
last time you went hunting?
Oh, me? No. I went one time with that Navy SEAL.
Did
Okay.
you shoot anything?
No. But he gave me the binoculars. And he was like, I found the elk that I've been looking for forever. And I was like, oh, poor thing. Like, he's going to get him because he's a sniper. He's trained by the Navy.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not fair.
he's actually quite good. And so he gives me the binoculars and he's like, okay, read the numbers off the binoculars because they're like tech-noculars.
Oh, sure.
So I'm like, oh, should I read fake numbers? Should I tell him?
72.
I was like 24.
my
But anyway, and then he shot it. And then it was too far away. I couldn't see. And I was like, yes, he missed. Then we walk over the hill and he did not miss.
Oh no.
I was really quite upset about it. And also then afterwards, they're telling these stories and these guys are laughing in the van. And they're like, ha ha ha, we did like a pig call because there's these wild pigs
Oh.
all over Texas in this area. And he's like, yeah, they're a pest. So we just come with machine guns. I'm glad you had that reaction
Oh.
because it's wrong.
Fucking machine guns?
Charlotte's Web.
That's not right.
They're sweet. They're cute. Pigs are cute.
Let them run.
Let them, like, what are they doing to you? Do you live in this forest, sir? Like, you have a log cabin.
That is so villain coded.
It was really dark, and they were like, we're doing good for the world, like shooting all these pigs. And I was like, absolutely not. I cannot get behind this.
Can I tell you, I think I'm realizing a bias I have in myself where when you're talking about killing a pig, you're talking about killing a deer, I'm like, that's horrible. But if you talk about shooting a bird out of the sky, I'm like, go off. I'm like, get what's yours, diva. Like,
Oh my God.
there's something about
God.
birds where I'm like, let them all die.
That's why you have a taxidermy duck in your house.
Oh, that's true because I don't see it as a real being.
You're like Dr. Duck Dad. How dare you? I love birds. I feel like birds and I are very closely related.
Really?
Yeah, I feel very connected to birds.
I could see it. The like sort of the, you moved around a lot, like the migrational patterns. It's like like not having roots, like
Flight.
going from island to island, just deceiving various men.
my migration paths, my mating call. Oh.
George, do you relate to any animal?
No, this is a really good question.
Because I have one.
Oh, cute. Which one?
I relate to
one
animals that like are kind of only aesthetically pleasing and sort of useless. Like a flamingo. It's like surely a flamingo cannot like really survive. Like it's like its legs are way too skinny. It's like it's like pink. It's just sort of like doing a little dance, or like a penguin. Like I like animals that feel very.
Also, flamingos are very closely connected to queens.
Oh, really?
Did you know this?
I did not.
Because Alice in Wonderland, the Queen of Hearts uses a flamingo to play croquet.
Oh, that's true.
So
that's a great point.
That's like, I just watched that. My daughter's that's why I have to go pick her up, because she's in an Alice in Wonderland production right now. So we just watched the show. The flamingos are a critical part.
No, they are regal. It's like they are.
You said that like with such seriousness. I love that.
Indispensable.
To me, it's like flamingos are regal and useless, and that's exactly how I feel. Like I'm like
interesting.
It's like, to what end? No one knows.
Yeah,
but
they
really
always
great.
stand on one foot. Have you ever seen them standing on two legs?
Never.
Why?
They're always having fun. They're always sort of like, look what I can do.
Yeah, they're showing off.
They're showing off. They're like, I'm pink, I'm skinny, and I can stand on one fucking leg.
Original supermodel.
Original. I've always been dolphin coated.
Cute.
Oh, I could see that.
It's
all about the sense of play.
Yes, and you're a pack animal.
Oh, I love to socialize.
I know. Would you play with like humans and other creatures, or would you stick to your own kind?
Oh, that's an interesting question. And a trap. Of course, I would be open to all species.
Oh my God, you
dolphin.
walked right into that. This was your chance to prove your loyalty.
Damn, there's no winning.
There's no winning.
You have so much experience in this that is true. That is how that would happen.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Parvati, are you just all birds or any bird in particular?
Well, I love like hummingbirds, and I see hawks all the time. I feel like very kind of spiritually connected to hawks. If anything big and intense is going on in my life, I usually will look up in the most random place and see a hawk, like sitting on a telephone pole or like flying over my car or something. But I'm very sort of like woo-woo like that. I see like ladybugs and I'm like, that's a good sign.
Yeah, I think that's a fun quality to you. I'm trying to think if I like what things I think I see. And I don't have an answer, which is an amazing podcast.
I always go opposite. Like people say black cats are bad luck. So I always think they're good luck.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I always like whatever, like literally whatever we're supposed to think, like opening an umbrella indoors or like breaking a mirror. I feel like that like prevents the evil eye rather than invites it. It's like, it's good that something bad happened because that means the other bad thing won't happen.
Ooh, I hear you.
You know what I mean?
I feel that way about breaking a glass.
Yes, 100%.
Like if I shatter, because I'm a little like I can be very accident prone. I mean, I ran into a pole on the way over here. I'm like, oh shoot, I felt a bump and I was like, dang, I was just trying to get a metered parking spot.
Ugh.
You know?
Yeah, it's tough.
But if I like move my arm rapidly across the counter and a glass flies off the shelf and shatters into a million pieces, I'm like, lucky day.
I know what you mean. When I make a mistake, sometimes I'm like, oh, good. I'm like banking negative points so that they'll get rewarded somehow later.
I think so.
I mean, it's literally like when it's like rain on your wedding day, it's like good luck because that's the bad thing that happened. But then, the marriage will be good or whatever.
Right. Are you guys like, Brene Brown talks about foreboding joy.
Ooh.
That feeling of like, you're so joyful and everything's working out great and you're really happy. And then you have this pit in your stomach that you're like, it's all gonna go to shit.
Yeah, I have that big time. When I have a string of good things, I'm like, retro.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm like, how is this gonna come crashing down?
And then does it?
Yeah.
No, that was
but
like
do you
one
think
of,
that's your own self-fulfilling?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I remember being being a teen and having a very almost Zen-like understanding that everything went up and down, and just being like, when I was at my lowest, being like, I know next week's going to be good because this week was bad.
That's very Zen Buddhist.
I know, and then I lost it completely, and now I'm just sort of like stressed all the time. What do you think about that?
Well, it's because the clock is ticking. You got your fairy.
Well, there's even something about, this podcast is mostly about New York versus LA. And there's something about living in LA where I'm like, coming from New York, I was like, wait, this isn't right. I'm supposed to be suffering. I'm supposed to be suffering at all times.
Yeah.
Because that's how I deserve things, is from the suffering.
It's the New York way.
Yeah.
That's what bonds people.
It's true. And here everyone's like, maybe you just are comfortable.
You're like,
happy.
Actually, I never have to check the weather. It's always good.
It's crazy.
And I'm happy.
And I'm still scared that I'm not suffering. I'm like,
but also, LA is the land of magical thinking.
That's true.
Like everyone here is into crystals and astrology and tarot cards. I'm with my people.
Due to time,
yes, I think we should do our final. Yeah,
we should do our final.
I mean,
segment.
I obviously could talk for hours, and it's killing me that I'm not there. But
George, it really, really feels like you are here. I must say.
Good.
It does. Yeah, you haven't missed a beat.
You haven't missed a beat.
Yeah, I feel like you are the Jumbotron.
You are.
Oh my God, I am the Jumbotron,
and we are having an affair with you.
Yeah. And you're here. That. You've caught us.
You've caught us in a torrid little emotional moment.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Viva La Vida starts playing.
Dun, dun,
crescendo.
Dun, 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 dun.
This feels like it's getting serious, like very Barbara Walters.
Yeah, our final segment is, what have you done wrong? No.
Daddy.
Our final segment is called Shoutouts. And in this segment, we pay homage to the grand straight tradition of the radio shoutout.
Oh.
So we shout out anything that we are enjoying, people, places, things, ideas. Mm-hmm. We make them up on the spot.
Yes.
George and I will go first.
I just thought of one.
Do you want to go first?
I can go first.
Great.
What's up, freaks and losers and survivor heads and traitor heads all around this great country of ours? I want to give a shout out to the film Unfaithful from, I want to say 2001. I maybe was inspired by the Jumbotron of it all and wanted to watch a movie about being unfaithful and cheating. And when I tell you the entire plot of this movie is that someone was unfaithful, it was so refreshing. These days, everyone's polyamorous. Everyone has all these rules and is like keeping up with spreadsheets. This was just a married couple and one of them had an affair. Bring back simple movies like that. I have a really difficult time keeping up with these plots. I still haven't seen Mickey 17. I need a movie where that's just a couple and one of them has an affair. Diane Lane, very underrated actress. I don't know what is going on with her. I think she's like in the midway point between being prestige and being not prestige, so people don't know what to do with her. I think that's sexist, and I think they need to put her in the next Marvel movie stat. And Richard Gere, legend, obviously. I had the time of my life, and I think they should remake Unfaithful featuring the stars of today.
Woo!
Wow.
George, I think that's so beautiful, and I have to tell you, that movie was like a bit of a sexual awakening for me. Like watching that movie, I remember being
because of the French guy.
I remember there being like a really hot sex scene.
There is, yeah.
And being like, whoa, what is this? Like I watched it at a sleepover and I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Sleepovers will get you.
Sleepovers will get you every time.
I mean, it holds
Everyone's having their sexual awakening in a closet at a sleepover.
It's literally true. Okay, I have a controversial one.
Okay, go.
What's up, freaks, losers, and perverts around the globe? I want to give a huge shout out to, get this, male musicians. Hear me out. As a gay guy, I am often standing the girls. I am standing the girls left and right, and sometimes I forget that male musicians exist. This week, I have been like, wait a minute, men have been making music this whole time. So I've been sort of diving into the things that straight guys listen to, like, say, Alex G and McGee, and even I listened to the new Justin Bieber album, which was produced heavily by McGee. And is that how you say his name?
Yes.
Whatever. I'm just learning about this culture. McGee. And I just want to say that I feel so connected to straight male musicians right now. I don't even know I don't know their sexualities, but I know that they are men. And I'm like, you know what? They have some talent as well. And I'm trying to expand my mind I will obviously stand the girls till the day I die, but I'm trying to open my mind more to male musicians once again. So shout out to the boys. XOXO.
Wow.
Sam. Woo.
Oh my God. I am excited. I want to go to a music festival with you in your orange vest with your cutoff denim shorts.
Oh, you know I will be looking like a little country slut.
Let's go see the Beeps.
Let's do it. I'm all in. I am all in.
Yeah, you should go. Yeah,
Will
you can tase him from the front row.
Oh my God, I'm going to drop you to your knees.
Oh my God, I would love nothing more.
Get ready.
So Parvati, if you have one, go off.
Oh my God, well, I was listening to you guys like, what am I going to say? But I think I got one. Okay. Hey, freaks, losers, and homos. I want to shout out to my girl, Pamela Anderson.
Yes.
You know, she is not being given as much credit as she deserves. She's the original slut, the OG hot Playboy barbed wire, like the bleach blonde hair, the big hair, the gorgeous, the like over-plucked eyebrows. Bring them back. We miss them from the 90s. I over-tweezed my eyebrows. They never grew back. Am I Pamela Anderson? No. Do I want to be? Yes. She's moved away. She went through court. She has a documentary out. It's good.
Oh,
I watched the Pamela Anderson documentary and I was floored. I want to be this woman's best friend. She's a role model, an icon for women everywhere. She went on and did Chicago. She performed in a musical. The woman is a worker. She's devoted to her craft. She works hard. She overcame Tommy Lee. Clearly has a way to overcome a narcissistic kind of psychopath. Like she's grown, she's evolved. She's a strong woman and she's a role model for women everywhere. And I, for one, think that she needs to be glorified, maybe on Mount Rushmore. Put her face, carve it in granite.
Add her to the existing.
She is Canadian, but I think
well, that would be an amazing message.
That would be an amazing message.
Woo! Well, that's a beautiful shout out.
Can I tell you something?
Really amazing.
I went to the opening night of Chicago with Pam Anderson with Matt Rogers.
No!
How was it?
It was so good.
I'm so jealous.
I mean, obviously everyone in our like age group loves Pam Anderson, and I think like it's so fun to watch her like come into her own in this stage. But you know, I didn't know if she was going to be good at singing and dancing. Like not everyone has every talent. But then you just remember she is someone who has done so many things and at each point works so hard to do them well. Like she's sort of like, if the task is acting, she'll work at acting. If the task is like being a reality star or being a model or whatever. And I just think with Chicago, she was like, I'm gonna commit to this. And she was like a passable Broadway person.
I mean, how do you be a passable Broadway person? Like how? I think
amazing.
I would be peeing my pants.
I would flop so hard.
Like the reviews, I'd be like,
like the idea of doing anything on Broadway, I'm like, no. I feel similarly about hunting. I'm like, just don't make me go up there.
No, but because you know you would do it though. You would twinkle toes your way all the way across that stage till I taste you.
Wow. I mean,
Parvati, this has been absolutely electric. We are
so much fun.
Beyond honored. I'm going to read the full title of your book. Parvati's book is called Nice Girls Don't Win, How I Burned It All Down to Claim My Power by Parvati Shallow. It is available everywhere. And this has been a complete and utter delight.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on. This was really amazing.
I loved it. What a treat. Thank you.
Bye.
So we'll stay in touch.
We'll stay in touch.
Yes.
Jonathan has my email. Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Go catch your ferry.
StraightioLab is a production by Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network and iHeart Podcasts.
Created and hosted by George Civeris and Sam Taggart.
Executive produced by Will Ferrell, Han Sani, and Olivia Aguilar.
Co-produced by Bei Wang.
Edited and engineered by Adam Avalos.
Artwork by Michael Fales and Matt Grubb.
Theme music by Ben Kling.